welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about makeup that I got thinking I would absolutely love and use all the time, and then I just didn't use it that much, or as much as I thought I would. I'm not sure if anybody else did this video. Honestly, I was just thinking of video ideas. Like, I just filmed another video and just basically changed my lipstick. You're gonna notice that. But, yeah, I don't know if anybody else made this video, so I apologize if they did. If anybody knows, let me know, and I will definitely put them in the description and in the cards and all that. But yeah, that I know of, I'm the one making this video. I mean, it's not a very original idea, so I'm sure somebody's made it, but yeah, let's just get right into it. So the first product that I thought I would really enjoy and use all the time, and I haven't used as much as I thought I would, are these Wet n Wild Mega Slicks Balm Stain Moisturizing Lip Color. I first got the shade Made You Pink, which looks like this. It's like a mid-tone pink, my like nude basically. And then I asked for these other two colors for Christmas since I use that one so much, and I got the shades Ready or Not, which is obviously like a red. And then I got the shade, it's like a dark reddish brown, and it's the shade Truffle in Paradise. And I haven't used those ones as much. I think it's because they're darker, and these are not completely opaque. They're like a tinted lip balm. They're really comfortable, but I prefer darker colors to be more opaque. So that's probably why I haven't used them as much as I thought I would. I mean, I use this one a lot, but it's just these two that are not as used up. You can tell by the tips. I don't know if you can see in there. The one on the end over here is the one I use the most, and it's most like indented on the sides. The other product that I don't use as much as I thought I would is the Wet n Wild Gel Lip Liner. I have the shade Red the Scene, I have Plum Together, and I have Don't Be a Prune. I use the red one the most, but I still don't even use that one that much. And then these two, for some reason, I don't know why I got these. I wanted this for my more plummy colors, and then this one's like a purpley dark color. And I was figuring that I could use it for the rest of my other dark lipsticks, like my NYX Liquid Suedes and all that, because I have like a gray, I have black, I have like really dark colors. But I only want to use it with like the purpley ones. So basically, I just don't use lip liner half the time. I just kind of wing it. So these are pretty good, I'm glad that I have these, but I can honestly probably live without them just because I don't use it that much. Like, it's not anything against this product, just in general, just lip liners. I don't think I need this. Is the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder in the shade Naturally Neutral. I don't use this that much because it's a lot easier to use a pressed powder, although I'm oily. Well, I used to be oily. I think I'm more combination now, but I thought I was going to really like this powder because it's a powder, and it's, I've heard a lot of good things about loose powders being good for oily skin, especially from Patrick Starrr. So I got it. But then it's a lot more convenient to use a pressed powder, first of all. Second of all, I'm more combination now, so it's like I don't want to be dousing myself in powder. Third of all, this is not cruelty free, and it makes me feel guilty every time I use it, although I probably should just use it up. I've been using my pressed powder, like foundation from Ulta, as like foundation, so I don't want to put more powder on top of that. So yeah, I just don't use this as much as I thought I would because I was oily, but now things have changed. This is the Makeup Revolution liquid highlighter in the shade Champagne. It's really beautiful. I'm not going to swatch it or anything, but I'm going to try to show you what it looks like. The angels sing. It's so pretty. But it's a lot easier to just put on a powder highlighter and everything, and then I always seem to, I always seem to forget, that I have this until it's too late, because I think of highlighter after everything. Like, I think of it when it's time to do the powder. So I never think of it before I do my foundation, or like before I powder, or whatever, whenever you're supposed to do it. I just don't think of it in time, and then I realize, and I'm like, oh man, now I can't put it on because I already powdered, So I need to just remember that I have it. This is the Makeup Revolution Strobe Balm palette. Yes, Ultra Strobe Balm palette. And I got this thinking I would use it all the time because I love highlighters and there's all different colors of highlighter in here. So I was like, oh, I could be creative. Were you actually going to though? I don't use this at all. First of all, I don't like the formula that much, especially because it's like a cream. If it was powder, I think I'd use it more. So I should have got like a powder palette that was more different colors. But I got sucked in because this was the first one I saw that was different colors, so I just bought it and it was cheap. So this is the Makeup Revolution Gold Bar or Golden Bar eyeshadow palette. Sorry, it looks like this. I don't use this palette that much. I thought I was going to, but I got it as a like free gift thing if you spent over a certain amount of money or something. And so I hurried up and got this palette because they told me I could pick something, and I got really excited and got this because it was Golden Bar. And from pictures online, I thought it was a matte and shimmer palette, like most of them. I have blue eyes, and golds really complement blue eyes, so I thought this was going to be the perfect palette for me. Turns out it's all shimmers, and I hate it. I hate that it's all shimmers. It drives me crazy. Like, if some of these shades could be mattes, like this one would be like a perfect like peanut buttery matte. I would love this palette, I feel like, if it was not all shimmers. So, those are all of the makeup products that I thought I would love and use all the time, but I don't really use that much or don't love as much as I thought. And yeah, I would appreciate it if you could leave a like or a comment down below. Tell me some things that you thought you would love, but you really don't use it that much, or like stuff like that. And I would really appreciate it if you subscribe. You definitely don't have to, but I would love it if you did. And yeah, I will see you next time. Bye!